Recently, Turkey renewed their commitment to leading the ISAF support for security in Kabul. Overall, security of the city has long now been in the hands of Afghans, but with Turkey backing them in what's known as Regional Command Capital.
The Kabul province, not just on the center, is relatively calm and secure. When we checked the last figures in last year, we have experienced 52 events. When we compare these figures with the previous year, with the same time period, we can easily realize that there's a 70% reduction in the numbers.
The bulk of the credit for this improvement must lie with the enormous and increasingly successful efforts of the Afghans, but they greatly value the Turks and take comfort in having them around.
Why are the Turks happy with the Afghans and the Afghans happy with the Turks? Everyone knows it's because we are all Muslims and much of our culture and traditions are similar.
Turkey sent troops to Afghanistan after the September 11th attacks on the condition that they wouldn't take part in combat operations.
Contrary to some other international forces here, the Turks don't march through our streets and roads with their caravans or guns on, hands on trigger. When you see other forces going around hands on trigger, people get very much intimidated. Afghans, in a way, indirectly don't look at the Turkish forces as foreign forces here. They somehow think that they are more of their own.
The commander of ISAF, General Petraeus, recently visited a Turkish camp in the east of the capital, which provides first-class education and healthcare to locals, often too poor to find it elsewhere. This little boy, Wally, suffered serious burns after he hit an unexploded mine.
Inshallah, his health is much better now, completely. Compared to his previous condition, now there's a big difference. The spots you see here are healed. Now it's just this wound and this one, and the whole of the leg is healed.
At another camp in Kabul, the Turks run a 12-week course training Afghan non-commissioned officers, widely considered the backbone of any army.
Between Afghanistan and Turkey, there is friendship and brotherhood, more than 100 years old. They like and respect us very much. They are trying to do their best in this training.
The Turks have also contributed air assets to the capital. Here in the east of the city, a Turkish helicopter detachment is Regional Command Eye in the Sky, providing medevac and search and rescue when there's an emergency.
So I think it was about 2 months ago there was a suicidal attack in Camp Julian where a couple of ISAF personnel were injured and dead, and they wanted us to respond as an aeromedical evacuation unit. And I remember that time we took off in about 15 minutes, and just evacuated the people.
Elsewhere in the country, the Turkish have recently followed the successful civilian provincial reconstruction team in Wardak with another PRT in the north of the country. It's dedicated to economic development, arguably as essential as security operations to Afghanistan's recovery. Turkey has over 2,000 soldiers and civilians working in Afghanistan and says its commitment is open-ended, something which the Afghans are likely to welcome. This is Ruth Owen in Kabul for the NATO channel.